so this is one of the first versions of the nightmare maps, and as you can see, it takes place in a forest. This is how one of the very first Affair of Monsters maps, how this looked like. So here I am running around in a forest, trying to figure out where I am and how I got there. Hopefully I shall find my way out, but as it was like, I don't know, like 8 years ago I made this level, I really can't find where I'm supposed to go, but yeah, now it seems like I found it. Okay, so here it is, a house. First it took place in a castle, but I don't have that map. So I think this is the second version of the nightmare map. So now let's enter. No, I can't. I need to find. Whoa! Here we have a monster. So let's find that button. Here it is. Whoa! There's a monster. I need to kill him. Alright, let's proceed. Okay, there's a lot of monsters here. There's another button. So yeah, here, this is how the nightmare map looked like in the beginning. And yeah. And then you come to some cliffs. You have to jump down in some ugly water. And then, oh yeah, a lot of monsters here. Then you have to climb up this. You walk, climb. Well, now die. But yeah, you can see how it looked before. But as you can tell, I wasn't really happy with this map. It looked shit. It looked very bad, and looked bad, and the rest of the maps looked alright. This map, nah. But it could be interesting to show you this map anyway, how it was supposed to look like before. And then you enter this little corridor. So yeah, I wasn't so sure about the nightmare map at that point. I didn't like that you were playing in an actual kind of realistic environment with those woods and houses and stuff, so I decided to make it more like dreamish and more nightmarish. So then I had to like come up with an idea like with the black background with the white sketch drawings. So I came up with that idea by I was drawing in paint. I was using a black background with then I just drew some white lines, and I made a tree, and it turned out pretty good. It looked nice, so I decided to use those pictures as textures for the map, and I just wrapped it in, and put it in the map, and the result was pretty nice. And here I have some pretty interesting drawings. I'm always drawing when I want to create something. Otherwise I can't create it. So I'm lying in my bed. Okay, here is some drawings to the nightmare map, and this corridor is the first corridor that appears in Afraid of Monsters, the original, and that's the fence corridor with those eyes and faces looking at you, and those points here are the red dots, and the dots they aren't inspired by Max Payne. They are. I didn't play Max Payne before I made the mod, so Afraid of Monsters has nothing to do with Max Payne. Actually, I played Max Payne after I had created Afraid of Monsters. So the red dot ideas are my own idea, and I got the idea from my brother's friend who told me, who said his trip when he took LSD, he saw a lot of dots, a lot of colored dots, and that's why I had a lot of colored dots as well in the nightmare map. And then I chose you to follow a certain color that was the red color, and that's why I made those dots. So yeah, here's the fence, and those eyes are concepts to the white sketch area in the nightmare map. Here's another interesting picture that I found to use as inspiration for the nightmare map. I don't know what this actually is. It's some kind of commercial thing. But those trees, white trees and black background inspired me pretty much. So it's actually cool that I have saved all this. But yeah, here's another concept to the hospital. All those papers are concepts for the original Afraid of Monsters. So this is no Afraid of Monsters Director's Cut concepts. So here you can see the hospital. Here's the bathroom, but it was switched to this area instead. And here you start, and this is the visitor room, and the stairs, and it doesn't look exactly like how it looks in game now. I sometimes have to change the look of the map when I map it because of, I don't know, technical issues or something. Yeah, and this is another easy concepts for the hospital. I usually draw when I was in school, and when I didn't have any color pencils, I was just writing which color it should have. Like here it says that it should have an orange color, and the floor should be orange, and yeah. And this is the garage map. It looks totally the same as how it looks in the mod, except this isn't a bus, this is a SWAT team police vehicle. Actually, we can go back to the hospital blueprint. Yeah, like here. I can show you in the actual source map to this certain area. Now remember this staircase and those beds and those wooden planks over here. And I'm going to show you it in Valhammer, the program I'm using for mapping for mapping. So here's the staircase that I told you to remember. You've seen it in various trailers and videos, and I thought it could be cool to show it in the actual program, and I'm amazed on how I've been able to store it, to back up it and such. And here's their beds, the morgue, and here's the wooden planks. there. So yeah, here's how it looks in the Valvehammer editor. This is a very old map. It's too old. So yeah, that was the beds, and so you can see how I'm creating my maps. I'm always drawing them up either in papers or in paint, usually paint, but now I'm using Photoshop to make my blueprints for Cryfair, even though it looks like paint. Or if I'm at work and I want to draw some ideas quickly, I'm using post-its that I hang up on my screen. This is a top secret blueprint for a map to Cryfair, the upcoming mod that I'm working with. So it can lie there. Back to those drawings again. Here's a drawing to the director's cut version. It's the City 3X map. And here's some paper things that I've collected to get inspiration for the Surgarden map in the director's cut version. So yeah, I got the inspirations for the maps. I wanted it to be like a, what is called in English, just a trashy area outside the city with those trashy apartments. So yeah, there's another. Yeah, I mean, look at it. I use this as a fucking reference. What is this? Yeah, whatever. But yeah, it's a lot of concepts for the maps. This is the nightmare map after the lake. You can see the awesome face there. And this is quite cool. My sister's daughter, she was 9 years old when she drew this, and she drew a concept for it. It doesn't say much, but yeah. That's another drawing. Nightmare map. That's where you find the Uzi, and that's the mirror that breaks when it tells you to go down. And that's the staircase room, and it's the office. This is the bottom floor, and it's actually upside down. Yeah, this is the entrance and the kitchen, basement, toilet, and living room, and yeah, so on. Something in the back side here. Yeah, concept to how I should make the what we call this in English. Wherever you can probably see what area this is, and I was sketching on how I should make the lamps, and I was using brushes to make those things, and then on the complex areas I was using transparent textures. And yeah, it's another paper things for. Actually, this is Resident Evil Cold Blood concepts I was using. This house is in Resident Evil Cold Blood. It shouldn't be here. Actually, fuck that. This is a concept for the ending. This is the first ending. I was drawing a storyboard for it. And this is the director's cut ending 1, the storyboard, and the police is coming in and boom. And yeah, cast. And this is the ending, ending 3 forest blueprint for that. And this is another concept for, you can see the big clock there. Most of the ideas I get is from my dreams, and you know, dreams are fucked up, and especially my dreams, they're fucked up, and there's the face there. And so in my dream I saw a big clock, big white clock in the distance, or not really in the distance, but it was pretty awesome, and I used that